And we're back on Baltimore Flavor as Damien is singing the hit it, Dane, real quick.
No, please don't.
Oh, never mind, because they're not giving us no check.
There you go. Cut the check.
Well, Jane, can you cut the check?
Right, that's all I need.
Y'all gonna sponsor me?
Listen, I'm not even asking for much. Just a couple
100.
thousand.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he wasn't gonna ask for just 100, a couple hundred.
I mean, your money go a long way, so
No, it don't.
you ain't gonna miss it.
I'm broke.
Now we broke. Okay, cool. All right.
I mean, she's like Latrell Sprewell broke compared to.
I'm MC Hammer broke.
Nah, you're not MC Hammer broke.
Y'all ain't gonna rock with that. Okay. Fine.
Nah, well, I can't even say Vanilla Ice, because Vanilla Ice does he still have like his little reality show or whatever?
Yeah,
He doesn't
he
have that
did.
anymore.
He does? Oh yeah.
But he on
one of them like HG, like it's something random now.
yeah,
like,
it was
like he be building houses and
right. That's what I was talking
Shout
about.
out to him, man. He out here building houses.
He doing something.
And he get ready. I don't know if it's going on tour, but he's performing at like 5 festivals over the summer. So he getting
Get this money, man.
He getting that.
How you live?
He's getting that
money.
King Cali Ray money.
5 of them though.
Yeah, like 5 of them exactly. He's getting that King Cali Ray money. Let's welcome him to the show, everybody.
Yeah.
King
What up?
Cali
What up?
himself. I don't know why he hang with this dude Swag, but yeah,
You gotta find better friends.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I gotta do better.
You
Yeah,
do.
you
You,
got
really
it, bro.
do.
Bruh.
We'll invite you back and we're gonna hold auditions for new friends. Psych.
So he's like we were looking at the bio and it's
You
like,
do a lot.
Talk to him.
A whole lot.
dude, I've never had like a bio given to me where like the first 3 lines of the bio was like stuff that the person does. And it's like
You was
music
like,
director,
oh,
producer,
oh.
rapper, and all of that was good. And then it was like hairstylist, painter, cook.
Jesus.
I fix all the she said Jesus.
What else you want? What can't I do? Like,
Jack of all trades. What's good, man? Welcome to Baltimore Flavor Radio.
man.
What up? What's going on?
We appreciate you coming through.
Thank
You have
you,
been
thank you.
highly recommended by
your unfortunate
guy.
friend.
Yeah,
It's like
that
we
guy.
cite you, like.
just give me my intro before August.
So
I'm
tell
just messing with
everybody all these titles that you got.
Yeah.
She means to say, tell all the titles that you have.
It's a lot.
That's improper
Brian
English.
in school?
It's only a 2-hour show.
Yeah. All right. For starters, music producer, DJ, artist. Yeah, I rap for a little bit. Songwriter. What else?
You can't even remember.
I can't even remember. I do so much like every day. There's always something new that I can take control of. Yeah, hairstylist. I am a licensed stylist.
For real? I thought that was a joke.
Joe, didn't you
I
read
do
the
this.
joke?
I didn't see that.
Yes, it's
Oh,
on
you
there. I don't make this stuff up.
Do this. Yes.
Hey,
I don't make this stuff up.
He was lying. It's it right in the face.
Nah, yeah,
That's dope.
it's like 30 different things on there. I'm like 30 different people throughout the week.
So what you just woke up like, I want to try this, and I think I'm gonna try that too, and I want to do that
Believe
too.
it or not, that's
It
exactly
happens.
how I wake
It
up.
happens. Okay.
That's exactly how I wake up. Like, all right, this is getting old. I need something new to do. So like every day is a reinvention.
So what did you start off with first?
Babysitting. Babysitter. Used to watch my younger brother.
I would say rapping and DJing. I got into the production probably like immediately after that. I started reading the credits. Who was doing this and who was doing that?
Who was making the real money?
Who was making
Exactly.
the real money, you know what I'm saying? DJs break the records, but you know it starts somewhere else. I'm one of the few that begin and finish a record. So I do have that era of what's going to go far. You know, even not even producing a record, just being around a record, I know what's going to go far. And then at the end of the day, like I'm one of the last people to touch it because I'm a DJ and I break records too. So I already know.
You play instruments?
Yeah, I play.
Okay,
Like
so
a lot of those too.
A lot of those too.
How many instruments do you play?
40.
Hold up.
I'm a percussionist. That's why I said 40.
Oh,
I can't think of 40 instruments.
I was like, God, 40?
I play like-
I only got like 5, 6 in my head.
I play like 35 different percussions.
That's what's up.
So yeah.
And you actually play these things, not
I
like
play.
on the machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason that I asked that question is because you're like a producer and not a beat maker, and I don't think people understand the difference. Like you don't sit at
Let's
you don't
clear that.
you
I'm
don't
glad
sit
said that.
Drop
at a
knowledge.
computer with
Let's
software.
Let's clear that up.
Drop
Yeah.
knowledge.
Let's clear that up. There's a huge difference between a beat maker and a producer.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A producer, like he's there throughout the process. He's the reason that the beat maker probably has a job. They're in charge of creating the record from start to finish. They're the ones that's bring the best out the artists, you know, bringing the best out the sound sonically and stuff like that. Beat makers, they're basically musicians. You know, and that's where I started at, you know, as a session musician. So once I learned the process, like I can do this. I can put my own records together. Why am I here? You know what I'm saying? And then when I got to that level, I also realized sometimes you can't do everything. So as a producer, you're in charge of bringing the best musicians to the table, the best songwriters if needed. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, bring the best out of artists. You know, they might start out sound like Uzi Vert and end up sound like Biggie, which is a huge ass jump. So, you know, but that's a producer's job at the end of the day.
So when you say bring the best out of an artist, it's like, no, say it this way, say this that way. Is that
Yeah,
particular
that's
when
potential.
you're doing
You
your actual
hear-
production?
Right. You hear what they're doing before they even finish it.
See, and I don't think a lot of the younger generation understands that. I think they think that the producer is the guy that put that beat on a CD and sent that CD to a rapper, and then the rapper just basically flows over. And that's why I say there's a big difference between.
And that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you know, there's a lot of guys I see on Facebook a lot. Like
That's
yo,
actually
I
a good
made
point, though.
I got 100 beats. You know what I'm saying? But like, how many songs do you have? Can you send me a song? You know what I'm saying? Even a reference. Can you send me anything than just a beat? Do you got a concept with your beat? Those are the things that's important. But going back to what you said, like I think the newer generation, that's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? They're just and all right, I'll say this too. It is, you gotta have fun with it too. So I think they're having fun with it more than anything. Yeah. Whereas, you know, a lot of guys that took it serious feel insulted. Yo, I put my life on this. You guys just like saying everyday shit and blowing up. You know, so it's
So do you produce first and then have a writer or an artist come in and put their stuff down to what you've produced, or do they come to you with some ideas and you say, okay, let me sit down in the lab and put this beat together to what?
Yeah, I prefer to build records around that particular artist.
Okay.
So it's their record. It's not a beat I made probably like a couple years ago and I gave it to them. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So like that's the best thing. It's like, this is your record. Like you guys created each other. You built with each other. So that's type of thing I'm on. So I honestly don't sit around in the studio all day making beats.
Okay. That's what I was asking.
It's a
pretty much.
lot of things that
Because you're too busy
'Cause
doing
you do
hair.
everything else.
You're too
Like-
busy doing hair and working on cars.
But when I do my process, is like, okay, I have to go back into that mode of being a DJ again. You know what I'm saying? Like this record should start off like this. Because when a DJ spinning it, it's gonna drop like that. You know what I'm saying? A playback, they don't need no 8-hour intro. You know what I'm saying? They don't need all that. Sonically, how this gonna fill up a club or an event? You know what I'm saying? how far can you take this doing a live performance? These are the things I'm thinking about sitting in a studio with an artist, and they might not be.
Right.
But that's what I'm thinking.
They just like, yo, I got this hot 16. I gotta get this off, yo.
Exactly. But I mean, I've been working with a lot of talented artists, you know what I'm saying, lately. So I don't really have that problem.
So when did you decide to take the step in front of the mic?
That was first.
That was okay. That was first. Okay.
Like, Wu-Tang is one of my biggest influences. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang, Slick Rick. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where I get a lot of my mannerisms from, as far as like Slick Rick. You know what
I
I'm
also
saying?
see that you say that people compare you to Lenny Kravitz and Kanye. Like,
Yes.
why?
The artistry end of it. I'm nice on the mic. Don't get it fucked up. Like I'm nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like that should have landed on his bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously. And when that bio was coming together, those are the things I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a musician. I am a solid musician. Lenny Kravitz, you know what I'm saying? My thought process, I'm always clicking like Kanye. Like Kanye is always on something new. It might suck.
Always. Yeah.
But
He's
creative.
a trendsetter. He's a trendsetter. You know what I'm saying? So those are probably the biggest comparisons. You know,
It's not a bad comparison. Like we said to Kev earlier, when Diamond hit him with Big Pun and Cool G Rap, like Kanye and Lenny Kravitz definitely isn't a bad
right.
set of company to be.
And when I did that, when I put that together, I was performing heavy around that time. So yeah, that's where that come from.
What do you consider your style musically?
I don't have one.
Yeah, because
I don't have one.
you're not in a box at all by any
Yeah,
stretch of the
there's
imagination.
no box.
So
No box at all.
do you just do hip hop, or would you step outside and do like country?
I've done.
He said country.
I've produced country records.
Really?
I've done everything.
Really?
Yeah. Shout out to my man George Navarro though. Yeah. Yeah. I've done country. I've done rock, heavy metal, R&B, hip hop. Yeah, everything. I've touched.
As far as
I've touched.
as far as production wise,
As far as production. Yeah.
you haven't sang on any country songs. Okay.
I've rapped on a country record.
Okay.
I rapped on a country record, but
Nelly flow. Okay.
those touching those different genres and working with those different artists, I've learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even as being a producer, I've learned other processes and different steps, you know, of creating a record. You know, so I can't help but to look at certain records these days, you know, with like a billion eyes, you know what I'm saying? Where like somebody else looking this way, I'm looking all around it like this record really sucks. Because it's my experience and the things I was brought up on as a musician. I was like, no, I can't get with it. So I don't really work with a lot of the newer artists. Like my resume, you wouldn't even hear a Gucci or Yo Gotti or anybody like that. They're not challenging to me.
So who is
Challenge
challenging?
me.
Yeah. So who would be the challenge for you?
A challenge for me. I'm not gonna lie, Swag been challenging the shit out of me lately because I haven't really been heavy into the production. But once he pulled me up about doing records with him, he was like, yo, you got some shit that is gonna complement it. And we started complimenting each other immediately. You know, like that record It Can't Be. Like that's some shit right there. You know, we wasn't even around each other during the process of it, but some weird way he thought of what I was thinking, and I was thinking what he was thinking as far as that process. So when I came to do my voiceovers, it was nothing. I was like that instigator, you know, I'm pushing the fight on. You know what I'm saying? Like knock that bottle off his shoulder. That's our process. That's our process. I don't always sit in the studio with him. You know what I'm saying? But I know when I get there, you know, even just to clean the record up, it's like, we ain't got no words. We working.
Who would be your ultimate person to work with in the studio?
I mean, you know, even though he's not here anymore, I would definitely say Michael Jackson. That's one of my biggest influences as far as artistry. You know, when I was doing live shows, I would watch like Victory Tour videos.
The Victory Tour is the truth.
There'll never be another tour like that.
Victory Tour is the truth.
Exactly. And I would follow these things that he
Things
did.
like what's Victory Tour?
I'm listening. I'm sorry.
I would follow, you know, I would take influences off the certain things that they did, you know, as far as putting on performances, you know, because I toured, when I was touring as an artist, I toured with musicians and stuff like that. So I just wanted to, you know, create that same feeling. You know what I'm saying? Prince too. Prince too. I get joked a lot about that. Everybody always say I favor him, but I don't. So like,
That you favor. That's a light skin. It's a light skin thing.
right. But yeah, you know, they, as far as artistry, they like my biggest influences.
Out of all the projects that you can think of that you worked on, do you have a favorite?
Yeah. There was, I was the music director for Howard University Homecoming Fashion Show 2010. And, you know, a friend of mine, she was the curator for it. And a lot of the records she gave me, she wanted me to remix with my hair and
Yeah, fashion shows you definitely got put a spin on and stuff.
Right. So it gave me space to complement what was already going on the record. And mind you, I was going through like a lot of things when it happened. It was periods when I was putting the music together. I was sitting in my hallway because I ain't had no power. You know what I'm saying? But those situations, they fueled me. I wasn't at home, you know, I wasn't like starving. You know what I'm saying? They fueled me to do better. I think a lot of my best records come from like terrible situations. You know what I'm saying? And they always give me a story to share, you know, from those situations.
Yeah.
You know, so behind that, I would say the Madonna record I did, Bitch I'm Madonna remix for her Grammy party. You know, once again, a bad situation came something amazing. Can't nobody even tell that story. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of my best records come out of like situations like that.
Just real quick, talk about the project, any current projects that you have coming up.
Yeah. Me and Swag, we working on a project.
This guy.
Yeah, that guy over there.
You sure you want to work with him?
We gonna get y'all intro. We gonna make that happen. We gonna get that. We gonna you know, one of my proteges, CeeLo 456, working on his project.
That's that guy over there.
Yeah, Mr. Whoa. Just released a project, Dirty Sprite Detox.
Not Dirty Sprite.
Dirty Sprite Detox, yeah. That's what's going on right now. I released that a couple weeks ago, and it's doing good. I think people needed that. They needed a detox. So
Okay.
I gave it.
Yeah, since Dre never gave us his.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only been 15 years now since it's been coming in. It still ain't up. It's all good. So that's the current stuff that you have right now, as far as
Okay. I'm actually putting together a B-sides to the Dirty Sprite Detox. It's going to be called Metal Sprite Detox. Doing a couple records with a couple metal artists that I've worked with over the years. So it's gonna be a couple remixes on there.
Kind of like that Jay-Z and the mashup joint that he did. Okay,
exactly. Like
that's cool.
Park,
yeah, that's cool. Linkin Park, that's cool. That should be hot.
It definitely.
I'll be looking forward to that.
Definitely.
Just give us like some information about how people can keep in touch with you.
Yeah.
give a 16 at the end if you want to.
Nah, I'm gonna let Swag do that for you.
Oh.
He owe y'all an intro anyway. At least he can do that.
Oh,
You know what
put
I'm
him
saying?
on blast.
On
Yeah,
the
that
spot
happened.
blast
That
too.
You can follow me on IG, King Cali Ray. Same thing on Instagram. I mean, that is same thing. Same thing on Twitter, King Cali Ray. Facebook, same thing. Telegram, King Cali Ray. I'm
Are you from Cali? Are you from Cali?
No, let me, a lot of people ask me about
that. Like, where that name come from?
A lot of people ask me about that. Let me lay this out real quick. There was a situation I had probably a couple years ago where I left Baltimore. I frequent Cali a lot though.
Okay.
And when I go there, they call me Baltimore Ray. So, I spent a little time there as far as living there. And by the time I went back to Baltimore, it was like Cali Ray. It's like they adopted me or something. You know what I'm saying? So I kept it. I kept it. And the king part just goes, like I said, from like Slick Rick, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's royalty,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like every crumbs, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how you approach people that's not worthy of being in your space. You know what I'm saying? Like, they crumbs. You know what I'm saying? Peons, exactly. So that's where that name came from. It was like a reinvention. Because a lot of my old production credits say Ray Rock Baby.
Okay. So you pretty much now King Cali Ray on everything as far as social media and all of that stuff. That's what it is. As this Swag dude makes his way to the mic.
Oh, now he
now he don't hear nobody unless he get ready to do a Joel Ortiz and pull his verse up on the phone and spit it as he's saying it.
I got all King Cali Ray verses in my phone.
We don't want a King Cali Ray verse if he's not doing it, bro. Come on, one of y'all take us home real quick, man.
Let's go, Ray. King Cali Ray, money is long. He gets his 100s on. Somebody call up Jigga, tell him the summer's gone. Everybody blowing my Twitter and blowing up my phone. Somebody give Kanye some glasses, tell him to watch the throne. Read between the lines like Malcolm Jamal Warner. I light rappers up and smoke them like marijuana. Built like full tundra, kick ass like Billy Conda. Me, Laura in London, my bitch game in abundance. I suffer from a rare disease called longevity. AIDS on the mic, niggas scared to stand next to me. I'm Gabby Sinebe, large and precious. Y'all rappers just get away. RuPaul's and dresses, I'm nice, so why bother? I'm hotter than lava, plus I lead my pack like A. Rogers. Gold member, I'm your father. Flow proper, pop billboards and do numbers like Lady Gaga. Easy.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna instigate that.
I lead my pack like A. Rogers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I caught that. I caught that Gabby Sinebe. Yeah.
Now I'll put a beat behind that. That's your intro. So we got y'all.
Oh, hell no. It's not that easy. All right, man. We definitely appreciate you coming through, man.
And thank y'all, man.
Yeah,
like, thank you.
When Swag puts out the call, I have to kind of say, okay, because I owed him some money, so this was the trade-off.
Oh,
yeah, I owed him $30, so this was the
shout out to the
soon as we get the intro.
Shout out to the barter system.
That's what it is. Give it up for King Cali Ray, y'all.
Yeah.
After 5 hours late. It's time to get out of here, Dame. Take us home.
That's nice. First and foremost, I have to thank God for again bringing everything full circle and being perfect in all His ways. Shout out to all my Baltimore Flavor family. Squad. Shout out to all of our guests. Shout out to all of our listeners and viewers.
All 9 of them.
All 9 of them. Shout out to everybody that's been following us on Periscope. And shout out to
Facebook Live, bro.
Huh?
That was Facebook Live.
Oh, I thought that was Periscope. They look the same. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Facebook Live. Shout out to everybody. I'm done.
That was like Renata Amazon and
shout out to my mother.
Mocha Soul. My man Vinny and a whole lot of other folks that was following us. Shout out to J. Nicole for allowing us to schedule
Oh, Lord
this show
Jesus.
around
Stop
us.
that.
Yes.
Because y'all know I could be somewhere right now.
Yeah, you could be anywhere else in the world.
Because my birthday is
Somebody please tell her birthday.
It's like next
a holiday.
That's it.
So are you
Where-
leaving next? So
What's your birthday? What's your
June
birthday?
29th.
That's my son's birthday too.
Okay.
Shout out to your son, but Lord. All right, man, we're out of here. We'll be back next Friday with another great show. Shout out to Diamond K for holding us down. I'm out of here. I'm hungry. This is Baltimore Flavor Radio, radioonfire.com.